I'm Steven.
I'm Lucy.
You are killing me in that dress.
Hi, this is Howard going from Cinema Course. Hi, guys. Nice to speak to you. How are you doing?
Hey,
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Conversation on the series is really, I love what I've seen so far. Anyway, is great. All of these different secrets are slowly coming to the forefront. Just that in itself, it reminds me of when I was growing up. A lot of films were kind of like Scream and all these kind of things, all these secrets and kind of this kind of same kind of setting. Was there anything when you got onto set that they kind of thought that would be a good idea for you to kind of watch or to read to kind of get yourself into the setting? Obviously, it's based on a novel, so I imagine maybe they asked you to read or maybe not read the book until afterwards. But was there anything that they kind of suggested would be good reading or good material for you to kind of base your characters on a little bit?
American Psycho.
American Psycho.
Psycho was strange.
That's a sort of joke. I don't know.
I don't know if there was any specific material outside of the book. I think we had a lot of conversations about what the gap was. Obviously, most of the show was in a flashback. So we had a lot of conversations about what that gap may entail and what may happen. And I think that's kind of more so where we lived.
Yeah, there was nothing. Yeah, there was nothing that they specifically gave us, but I think just with the time period, you go back and you watch certain movies and you listen to certain bands. The time, I like to think Wrigley was a big Foo Fighters fan, or like even Incubus, or which would have been a little later than that. But so you just kind of.
Yeah, I get that. I learned Wonderwall on guitar.
You actually did.
I did, yeah.
I mean, Spencer and Benjamin, I've never spoken to you before, but you come across quite different, especially Benjamin. You come across quite differently than we see on screen. Was it easy to kind of create the sibling rivalry, sibling secrecy?
Oh yeah,
on set once you got on set together, yeah. Yes,
Spencer makes it really easy for me to just to like just want to hug him and be around him and tell him everything, all my lies.
Ben and I hit it off pretty quickly as brothers. I think that definitely goes to gives credit to the casting. I think pretty immediately we were messing on with each other, and anyway.
Okay. And then Branden, I want to talk a little bit about in the earlier episodes. You share some chemistry, if we can call it chemistry, or cold chemistry with Jackson, no? Because he's smooth talking and he doesn't care what comes out of his mouth. He just literally says what he thinks. And I think that in one of the early scenes, he says that if you don't say what you want to say, it's like you get a cancer or something like that. But you kind of one of the few people that actually tells him what it's like and when he should kind of cut back. Now that must have been quite interesting to work with him on those kind of themes, no?
Yeah. I think Evan is the morality meter at times and is, the good guy. So he internally has a lot of issues and problems sometimes with what Steven is doing. And I think he's reached a point where we catch them in the season where he's kind of he's transitioning. He's figuring out who he is. And I think part of being who he is calling Steven out on his BS and talking to him.
And obviously a lot of the series is kind of based around what you said there, the kind of the morality and kind of a lot of the characters are very judgmental as well at the same time. Did that have you kind of thinking about your own, I imagine it had you thinking about yourselves now and kind of the way that you judge books by cover and also kind of your own moral compass? Did it have you kind of thinking about your own moral compass as you went through the series?
No. I think this is I think this kind of setting and atmosphere it makes for very fun TV, but I think it's very I hope that it's obvious, especially to younger audiences, that this is not how you behave.
Yeah.
And I would think so. To me, no, I didn't have a question.
I personally think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I personally think Drew's a role model. So speak for yourself.
He's a role model.
It's more so a cautionary tale almost. Mm-hmm. It's more so something to show kids what not to do or what to look out for at times, and to make those better decisions. Hopefully.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, listen, we're all out of time, so thanks very much for speaking to me. I wish you the best of luck with the series when it comes out in a couple of weeks. I'm sure it's going to go down really well, and fingers crossed we get to speak about something soon.
Yeah.
Thanks, Howard.
Cool.
All right. Take care. All the best. Have fun.
Have a good one.
See you later.
I really care about you.